So Hollywood has an originality problem. We've all seen it. We've all seen the comments or the 17 billion Disney remakes that are there. The new Lilo and Stitch, a new Tangled coming. We all know about this. We all complain about it. I've seen 100 comments on everything saying, what happened to originality? There's no more original movie. Man. Let's have a little deep dive into this problem. In 2024, there has been a plethora of original movies. Here's the issue. No one's seeing it. I just want to look at 2024 alone. Now, IndieWire has a critic poll thing where they list their 50 best movies of the year. You know, they're pretty good movies. Of their top 20 movies, 3 of them are not original. Only 3 of them are not original. In this little list, guess how many of those are a part of the highest grossing box office movies this year? Just take a gander. Just take a gander. One. That's it. That means of the 20 most proclaimed best movies of the year, only 1 was a massive financial success. It's not a Hollywood problem. It's a you problem. It's a we problem. Hear me out. Hear me out. If we look at the box office for 2024, all of it is sequels and remakes. All of it. Everything. I mean, we got a couple, right? In here we have The Wild Robot and we have Wicked. By the way, I'm not using adaptations for books here because no one complains about that. There's just no complaining. There's always remakes and sequels. Sure. I mean, if we go down the book route, still of the first 20 in that list, three were based off a book. That's it. That's it. There we go. To me, it's like so funny to complain about that because that's like complaining that there's no mom and pop shops anymore while you're tweeting that in a McDonald's. A McDonald's surrounded by mom and pop shop, and you're like, man, they don't make them anymore. Yes, they do. All you have to do is go to your AMC and scroll, or you can just go on Netflix. There's so many. In fact, it's like the era of originality. It's the time I'm making this YouTube video on a camera that was like $400 that I got from Facebook Marketplace used. Probably could have got a cheaper one. To have this level of quality back in the day wouldn't have been possible. Now I can just do it. I can just put it on. I can just edit it on my computer with a $20 a month software. And I'm going to give you a great example right here. This year, there was an animated movie called Flow. Got really good reviews. Has a Golden Globe nomination for Best Animated Movie. Pretty good movie. No speaking in it. That's pretty original to me. Second, it was made by a software called Blender. If you don't know, Blender is completely free. I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up. Has anyone seen Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Good movie. There's a Lego scene in there, and that scene was animated by a 14-year-old kid. A 14-year-old kid who discovered Blender, who would do that on their free time after school, would just make Lego YouTube videos. The creator saw it, put him on to create a scene for a Spider-Man movie. If a 14-year-old kid can literally have quality enough to be amongst like movie franchises of this time, movies can be made on a small budget, and they are. That's why I argue there is even more small films made today than there were back then. Everyone likes to say, man, it's not like the 80s. It's not like back then. Let's look at the box office for 1985. There was only 3 or 4 sequels. We got Rambo, we got Rocky, we got Police Academy, and Mad Max of the top 20 box office. Guess what? Companies, big Hollywood doesn't control the box office. That's the people. That's our money. The issue is not Hollywood. Hollywood they're a business. They're a freaking business. If a sequel and a remake's gonna make money because we, the consumer, are buying into it, then they're just gonna keep making that. They want to pay the bills. They want their new yachts. They want their new jets. But we can't blame Hollywood. We can blame ourselves. It's us. This is we put ourselves in these shoes. I mean, just compare the box office from 1985 to 2024. Yeah. Why does Hollywood make more sequels? I wonder why. Let's continue. Let's look at 2005. Let's look at the 2005 box office. This is where things start changing. But even then, we had a couple. We had Madagascar. We had Mr. and Mrs. Smith. We had Hitch. Wedding Crashers. The Chronicles of Narnia was the first time. We still, even just almost 19 years ago, it was still a world that was original. Because people still showed up. Yeah, we saw some sequels, but it was still an original world. You compare that to 2024, Inside Out 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, Despicable Me 4, Moana 2, Dune Part 2, Godzilla vs. Kong, King Kong 4, Wicked, Venom, Beetlejuice, Bad Boys. One of those movies hasn't been made. And even then, that one movie is one of the biggest Broadway musicals ever made. And it's starring one of the biggest pop stars ever made. They had some hanging on to that one that they felt pretty good. But you just compare 2024 to 19 years ago, and you can see that we're the problem. Currently in 2024, we have more original movies than way more. We do have so many original movies, way more than people think or people know, because we're only seeing, myself included, I saw Spider-Man No Way Home like 17 times in the theaters. I still go watch. I saw Nora. It was incredible. Tried seeing Nickel Boys. Haven't seen it. I'm ready for a complete unknown. I saw Substance. These are the small budget movies that no one's making anymore. I want someone to just go on the AMC app, just scroll down. You're gonna find some gems. If you don't find them there, type in best movies of 2024. I guarantee it's not gonna be the sequels and remakes. I guarantee there's gonna be a plethora of movies that you like. We have different genres this year. We have comedies that were nominated. We have big epics that were nominated. We have body horror, a new body horror movie that was incredibleness nominated. We have new animations that are nominated. Big ones with big budgets, ones with small budgets made from free softwares that were nominated. I know nominations is not everything, but it's just showing that Hollywood, the critics, that is, by the way, the critics are Hollywood that vote for these movies are not voting for the sequels and remakes. No, you are. You are. We asked people, what movie did you watch in theater?
I saw Deadpool and I saw Transformers.
No one saw Transformers, sadly. Never mind about that one. Which those are good movies. I'm not complaining. You know, good movies should be recognized. How many people saw Nora or Sing Sing or Conclave or Flow? Of course they're gonna make an Inside Out 3. Of course they're gonna do that. Look how much money Inside Out 2 made. Man, they gotta stop making Toy Story 5. I love the Toy Story movies, so I eat it up. If Toy Story 3, Toy Story 4 makes over $1 billion, and they go and make Luna, which just doesn't make over $1 billion, but was also really good, just as good, had great reviews, audience loved it, but no one's watching it. Of course they're gonna make Toy Story 5. I would do the same thing, you know? If I were owning a business and I saw this product was selling, guess what? I'm gonna keep selling more of that product. And maybe it's like, dude, I watched a lot of small movies and they're all bad. Maybe they aren't for you. Or just search up in your genre. There's a lot of great things. There's a lot of great small action movies. John Wick 1 started as a small action movie. It blew up, and now John Wick's a pretty big franchise. But sometimes we get gems, and it's up to us, it's up to the audiences to look at it. That being said, Disney, guys, they throw in a couple here and there, see what sticks, make 17 sequels out of them. I'm not defending it in a way, but they're there to make money. That's what they have to appeal to the shareholders and to their own pockets. Shoot, they ain't over here trying to do all this, man. They're trying to eat good. Since 2005, good cameras have gotten cheaper. Editing softwares have gotten easier, have gotten cheaper. You can do it like that 14-year-old kid from your house, from your bedroom, with a computer, with a laptop. More movies are being made because you can make them now with cheaper budgets. The originality has to continue. We need some new stuff, even if we're gonna get sequels from that. Look, man, I would like to see a new world. That's why I'm excited for Superman. Sure, I know, more superheroes, more DC, I know. But if it's gonna happen anyway, at least we're going away from the MCU and we're trying something different. Give me, that's why I'm excited. John Wick, sure, it's gonna become a new universe. We're getting Ballerina, we're getting John Wick 15. But hey, if we're gonna get universes either way, at least let it be some different universe. The originality sickness has to end, and it's up to you to do so, and me. It's up to me as well. I have to